Hello guys, welcome back to our anime moment. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of Battle Through the Heavens 2. Rebirth of Emperor Yang Part 21 based on novel. So let's start. Seeing this, the Lord of the Third Hall suddenly changed his face. Only then did he react. Xiao Yan teased himself again. His anger soared in his heart. He struck out with one hand and flew the black giant ruler in front of him with one hand. Then he turned his head and looked behind him. Without hesitation, he flew towards the rear with a fierce shock. Boom! The black giant ruler flew thousands of feet with the palm of the three-hall lord, and finally hit the ground. The strength of the black giant ruler also bombarded a pit hundreds of feet above the ground, raising a burst of fog and covering all the. At the bottom of Kingdom, next to the black ruler, the space squirmed, and the figure of a man in white appeared. It was at this moment that the three-hall lord turned to chase Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan stretched out his hand and pulled the Xian heavy ruler out of the soil. Looking at the 3-inch deep fist print on the foot body, Xiao Yan's eyebrows couldn't help wrinkling, and he also had a little anger in his heart. The Xianchong ruler was given to him by Yao Lao, which contained Xiao Yan's many feelings for Yao Lao. Now seeing Xianchong ruler like this, Xiao Yan can't restrain his anger. But fortunately, Xiao Yan was not dazzled by this anger. Now Xianchong ruler is almost scrapped. Although there is fire in his heart, the most critical thing is that it is difficult at present. How to solve the current problems is what Xiao Yan should care about most. The matter of Zhuangchongqi can be solved sooner or later, but if you don't go now, you really don't have a chance. Xiao Yan thought that he was here. The cold light flashed in his eyes. Then he put Xian Chongkai into the ring. His body flashed and disappeared again. After a few breaths, a sharp sound of breaking the wind sounded, and then the figure of the three-hall lord appeared at the bottom of Kendorm. Looking at the trace left after the giant ruler was pulled out, the face under the mask of the three-hall lord trembled, gave a loud drink, and thought of Xiao Yan killing the past. Behind him, the 7 figures also had no choice but to catch up. All the people in the city were shocked when they looked at the 9 figures that disappeared and suddenly appeared. Such peerless strong people are usually people they dare not think of, but just today, there are 9 in front of them at one time. How can they not be shocked? After the 9 people completely disappeared from the view of the people in the city, they all discussed one after another. The city, which was still silent a moment ago, became noisy again. Roar! Xiao Yan! How dare you tease the lord of our temple one after another? The lord of our temple will take you down today, and then let you taste the taste of survival and death. At the moment, Xiao Yan is making every effort to show his great step and flying rapidly towards the wild ancient city. At a distance behind Xiao Yan's back, a human-like black fog was chasing him closely. Behind them, 7 figures of ordinary color are also chasing them at a very fast speed. Moreover, the distance between them is also shrinking at a very fast speed. I think it won't be long before Xiao Yan will be intercepted by the three-hall lord. Seeing this, Xiao Yan couldn't help feeling anxious, but he didn't have the slightest way. He had to try his best to fly to the front. The third hall master saw Xiao Yan speed up again, and he also gave a cold hum in his mouth. But then he gave a loud drink and shook his body. His speed suddenly increased to a higher level. He threw away the 7 people who were chasing after him and intercepted in front of Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan is also frowning tightly at the moment. He feels anxious in his heart. If he goes on like this, I'm afraid he's really bad today. I was thinking that a black figure suddenly appeared in the 100 feet ahead of Xiao Yan. This man is the Lord of the 3 Halls. The Lord of the 3 Halls paused and looked at Xiao Yan with endless killing intention in his eyes. He burst out a violent drink and said, Xiao Yan, where else do you want to run? Today you play tricks on the Lord of our temple repeatedly. You must go back with the Lord of our temple today. When your affairs are solved, the Lord of our temple will destroy you to death. Xiao Yan heard the speech, and his forward body also stopped slowly in the void. He looked very dignified in the eyes of the three-hall lord. After several breaths, the other 7 also caught up and surrounded Xiao Yan one after another, leaving Xiao Yan with no way to escape. All 7 of you beat the lord of our hall. Use your most vicious fighting skills to beat Xiao Yan hard. I'll exhaust his fighting spirit and take good care of him. The 3rd hall lord looked at Xiao Yan and kept giving orders. When he said the word care, his tone was very heavy. From this, we can see how much shame Xiao Yan's behavior today is. The 7 people heard the speech. Although the central thoughts of each people were different, they still raised their hands, and a complex seal knot was issued by several people. Among them, the Indian knot in the hands of the Yang Devil Old Ghost is particularly different. Once the Indian knot in the hands of the Yang Devil Old Ghost comes out, the space around his body fluctuates and spreads out waves of ripples, which looks very powerful. For this, Xiao Yan looked in his eyes, and his heart was also very dignified. The main idea of the 3 halls was a condensation in his eyes. He looked at the Yang Devil Old Ghost in surprise, but he didn't speak. At the moment, the Yenmo Old Ghost has become the object of public attention. And the fighting skill pinched and printed in his hand is also the human-level fighting skill used that day, Xianming Soul-Eating Palm. This move is used. Although Xiao Yan can't see the face of the old devil at the moment because of the mask, don't think about it. Xiao Yan's heart is also very clear. It must be very difficult to use this human-level fighting skill with the strength of Yenmo Old Ghost. Once someone interrupts, I'm afraid the worst consequence is serious injury. When he thought of it, Xiao Yan moved and ran away towards the Yang Devil Old Ghost. The 3 halls saw it, and a cold hum came out of his mouth. He flew forward and intercepted Xiao Yang down. In a hurry, Xiao Yang spread out his right hand and slapped at the 3 hall lord. At the same time, he shouted in his mouth, "Yellow Spring Palm." At the same time, Xiao Yang's left hand changed, and his palm had not collided with the lord of the 3 halls, so Xiao Yang took another big mouth. Huang Quan Tian Yu. Mao. 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 Boom. A record of heaven's anger in the Yellow Spring was used, the soul of the 3 hall lord was shocked, and then there was a brief absence. Although there was only a blink of time, it was enough for Xiao Yang. With one palm, the 3 hall masters were blown upside down, and Xiao Yang used another palm against the Yang Devil Old Ghost. Huang Quan Tian Yu. Huang Quan Palm. Huang Quan Finger. After a set of fighting skills, Xiao Yang finally appeared in front of the Yang Devil Old Ghost. At the moment, the Yang Devil Old Ghost finally came to the end. Xiao Yang struck out with one palm, and the old devil with scarlet eyes was about to attack Xiao Yang, but he struck in the palm of his hand. Boom! A black energy storm swept away. The 3 hall masters and others were blown out thousands of feet by this energy storm, and finally smashed into the ground and hit a deep pit hundreds of feet wide. Even the old devil himself failed to escape. But strangely, among those who were blown away by the storm, there was only Xiao Yan. The black energy storm swept the world, covered most of the sky, and suddenly darkened the whole sky. 8 black figures were blown away under the energy storm, and their injuries were not shallow. The Lord of the 3 halls climbed up from the ruins, took a big mouth and vomited blood. His face under the mask twitched, took a deep breath of the slightly bloody air, and then moved again and appeared in the sky. The Lord of the 3 halls glanced around, and the place where he came into his eyes was filled with dust and fog. The Lord of the 3 halls endured the pain from his chest, waved the broken sleeve robe, and the diffused dust was blown away. After the dust and fog dispersed, 8 giant pits appeared, and a human shadow was vaguely visible in 7 of them. The 3rd hall lord ignored it, but he scanned his eyes elsewhere, and then his eyebrows under the mask frowned. How could it be? What about Xiao Yang? He was closest to Yang Devil at that time. Yang Devil was seriously injured. How could he be okay? Was it difficult? Xiao Yang was directly killed by that blow. The Lord of the 3 halls had doubt suddenly, but he was also a little helpless. He could not see Xiao Yang's body or explore Xiao Yang's breath. In this way, whether Xiao Yang is alive or dead is not clear in the heart of the 3 hall lord. Moreover, he was worried in his heart. Xiao Yan died, but there was no body, which made it difficult for the three hall leaders to work. I'm afraid they will have to suffer when they go back. Xiao Yang didn't die, but he didn't notice the slightest breath of Xiao Yang. In this way, Xiao Yangsheng didn't see anyone and died. The three hall lord was even more worried. Blame the Yang devil. If Xiao Yang can't find it, the lord of our temple will kill you. When the lord of the three halls became angry, he blamed the old devil. But as soon as the voice fell, the face under the mask suddenly changed and turned to look behind him. At this moment, thousands of feet behind the three hall lord, a figure in white slowly emerged in the space. It was Xiao Yang. At the moment, Xiao Yang's clothes and robes are also a little broken, his face is a little white, and the corners of his mouth are also stained with blood. But on the whole, Xiao Yang's condition is much better than that of the third hall lord and others. The lord of the third hall saw that Xiao Yang was all right. His face changed again and frowned solemnly. Xiao Yang's ability has obviously exceeded their knowledge, which makes him, the lord of the three halls, feel dignified about Xiao Yang at the moment. Xiao Yang showed his figure. First he wiped the blood stains on the corners of his mouth, and then he turned his head and looked at the lord of the three halls. Looking at the embarrassed appearance of the third hall lord, Xiao Yang grinned, but he didn't have the slightest worry. Then he stood in the void, his mouth turned up an arc, and the heart of the three hall lord was filled with anger. The face under the mask of the three hall lord twitched violently. If it weren't covered by the mask, I'm afraid people would think that this person has something wrong. Under Xiao Yang's teasing, the three hall lord was really angry. He moved and hit Xiao Yang with a fist. Xiao Yang was not moved at all when he saw this, which made the anger in the heart of the three hall lord more prosperous, and his fist was strong and fierce. Boom! With the strong wind tearing the space, the giant fist fell on Xiao Yang. But the third hall lord was too late to be happy. The next moment, the expression on his face became wonderful again. Through the mask, we can see that the eyes of the three hall masters at the moment are full of incredible looks, and the expression on the face under the mask is also replaced by surprise. After being stunned in the air for a long time, the lord of the three halls responded. In his voice, he said solemnly, "Residual shadow, how? How is it possible? With Xiao Yang's strength, how can he have a faster speed than me?" The next moment, the eyes of the three hall lord turned to another place, where Xiao Yan appeared again with the roar of a gust of wind. When Xiao Yang's figure appeared, the third hall lord finally responded and said in silence, no wonder you were able to escape my blow so easily just now. I see. It turned out that you got Qingju's step. No wonder you can easily surpass me in speed with this strength." Xiao Yan heard the speech, but the smile that should have appeared on his face did not appear. Instead, he frowned and was replaced by killing in his eyes to the three hall lord. Xiao Yang has already made it clear about Jubu this day. The Liu family also told Xiao Yangqian not to let others know about Jubu. But now, I have just succeeded in cultivating the first big situation on this day, the small success of the wind. Unexpectedly, he was recognized by the three hall masters. Based on this alone, the three hall masters can't stay for Xiao Yang. Yes, Xiao Yang entered the state of Xiaoqing just when the fierce storm swept through. Although the mysterious soul-devouring palm of the Yang Devil Old Ghost was stopped by Xiao Yang again, the energy erupted from it was enough to make Xiao Yang seriously injured and dying. But the chance came so skillfully. Just now, Xiao Yang broke the wind state of Jianjuabu to the point of Xiaoqing under such a dangerous situation. Xiao Yan also took this great opportunity to avoid this fatal blow. Although he didn't completely escape because of the sudden breakthrough, Xiao Yang was much better than the serious injuries such as Yang Devil and Old Ghost. Xiao Yang looked at the three hall lord, and his killing intention soared in his heart. The three hall lord seemed to feel the coming danger. On his face under the mask, his dignified face deepened again. The qi in the body runs all over the body and is ready to face Xiao Yang's attack at any time. Xiao Yang ignored the action of the third hall lord, but calmed his mood and took a deep breath of cool air. The air passed through his throat with a trace of blood smell left in his mouth. The fighting qi in the body slowly ran. Between heaven and earth, a stream of energy airflow gathered, forming a huge energy vortex around Xiao Yan. The Lord of the Third Hall frowned. What does this guy want to do? He dares to practice at this time. Isn't he afraid of death? At this time, normally speaking, it is the best time to attack, but the Third Hall Lord is facing Xiao Yan at the moment. How dare he be careless again? Therefore, although Xiao Yan was practicing, the Three-Hall Lord did not dare to act rashly. Sure enough, the skill in Xiao Yan's body just stopped after a few breaths. Feeling the slightly mottled energy of heaven and earth around him, Xiao Yan raised his hands and looked straight ahead. His hands began to change. Under the change of Xiao Yan's hands, Xiao Yan played them one by one. With the knot printed in Xiao Yan's hand, the energy ripples like water waves spread around Xiao Yan's hands, which is very beautiful. But when the beautiful ripples like dark flowers spread, the eyes of the Three-Hall Lord suddenly tightened to the size of the tip of a needle. The face under the mask suddenly changed again, and the whole person suddenly became frightened. Xiao Yan's face was slightly white at the moment, but the action in his hand did not stop at all, and even accelerated more and more. While pinching and printing the formula in his hand, Xiao Yan opened his mouth and smiled coldly at the Third Hall Lord. Since you know all about my abilities, you must know what I'm doing at the moment. Hearing the speech, the Third Hall Lord swallowed a mouthful of spitting stuck in his throat. I don't know whether it was because of fear or for other reasons. After a long pause, the Third Hall Lord said in a trembling and dry voice. This is yours. This video will end here.